It's all maintained by idiots, by kids and idiots. They're called coups. Let me introduce you to the guy who runs the biggest Mastodon server, mastodon.social. Let me show you who you're all running to instead of Elon Musk. And you think this is better. Okay, here we go. His name is STUX, STUX. And, you know, when people started coming over from Twitter, he got a little bit overwhelmed. So he shut off signups. So remember when you all jizzed yourself because Elon's Twitter Blue failed and he had to wind it back to build it better? And you all went, "Steve doesn't know what he's doing. What an idiot. Get over to Mastodon." This won't happen. This guy couldn't handle it. We'll keep signups closed for a while now on mastodon.social with 80,000 active people. That should be enough work for me on this one. Cat emoji. He loves cats. He loves cats. Spoiler alert. So this is the guy we're dealing with. He had to shut off signups as if, like, what are you, processing them manually? You know? So he shut off signups. So you can't even get on his Mastodon servers. You got to go sign up on a different one if you want to get on. So it's too late for him. He couldn't do it. Twitter, this is how it all started. I'm letting you know. Twitter cannot exist without a team of developers and engineers to keep it running 24/7. I have a feeling Elon will soon realize this if he hasn't already. He hates Elon. If I see how much work, love it though, it brings to only support 100,000 people on a platform I don't want to know the resources Twitter needs. It's like, you don't need to know. And by the way, you couldn't handle it. You know, this is all running on a Gateway 2000 on a cable modem. And he thinks he's like up there with Elon. He's like, I'm having trouble with 100,000. Elon's in trouble. It's like, you guys aren't cohorts. You're not peers. But the beauty of the Fediverse is that I'm not doing it alone. You are. Not even by a long shot. It's more like the Fedi server admin out there is working for the Fedi for free. Ha ha ha. Even paying for it. So he's admitting it here. He's losing money. So everything they yell at Elon about, everything they say about Twitter, Mastodon is 10 times worse. There's no ads. There's no one running it. You're at the whim of madmen who can kick you on and off servers at any time for any reason and allow anything at any time for any reason. It's the same. It's worse because it's just, you know, flea markets of social media. It's why it will never take off. Does this guy seem stable? Let's keep going. He's admitting here that he's paying money. He's not making money on this at all. Okay. I know it's so bad. He can't stop with the cat emojis. I know it's so bad what Elon did to Twitter, really. But I've been running this server for over 3 years now to flee Twitter, and somehow it feels like things are falling into place. I've met so much amazing and wonderful people on here in the Fediverse that I consider my true friends no matter where they live, heart emoji. The only thing I want for you is to have the same, and here you have a chance to do just that. And by the way, this guy's getting ones of replies and zeros of likes and bonks on this. I don't know what you call them. Toots and batoosts. He starts getting a little overwhelmed, and we start seeing a different side of STUX here. Wow, not a lot of new people are joining. Welcome, all you amazing new faces. Cat emoji. I don't want to be that guy, but please be sure to check out some basic community rules and such. And then he lists to his rules. It has some cool info, I promise. Another cat emoji. Also, we don't serve ads. If you can, please think about supporting. PayPal.me. Patreon, Ko-Fi, LiberPay, Open Collective, and Bunk. I'm sorry. Bunk! Yeah, that's where we're at. So, you know, not since Josh Denny have I seen more places to support a failure. PayPal, Patreon, Ko-Fi, Bunk, Liberpay, Open Collective? What are these? We don't need PayPal. Pay me over on Bunk. I can't seem to pay you. First of all, you have to join my Bunk server. Sorry, no new signups right now. We're overwhelmed. It's like, well, this seems like a great bank. He's going to get overwhelmed soon. You're not going to believe it. Whoa. It's not exactly yet, but I just hit the 100K followers. Hold on. Whoa. It's not exactly yet, which means it hasn't happened yet. But I just hit 100K followers. It's like, hold on. By the way, he doesn't mean followers. He doesn't mean, go back and look. This guy's getting no likes on anything. Followers in the sense that like Twitter. No. That's not what's happening. Followers, he means on his server. 100,000. This is the biggest Mastodon server. 100,000. So there might be two people in there you want to hang with. Imagine like, oh, how do I follow this guy? Oh, he's not on this server. You got to go join this. It's like finding someone twice. You got to, oh, what server are you? Oh, fuck yeah. Okay. Oh, my server won't connect. And by the way, if this guy doesn't like what that server's doing, you can't connect to it. Like what? And then like if Mastodon overall, which is run by one employee who's 29, doesn't think you have the right transphobic moderation, and I use that for an example because it's, what is it even, you know? He cannot list your server at all, and you'd have to like find it by IP or DNS record and add it manually. So, you know, in what world is this? Like, you guys are all just fucking spiraling about Trump. It's like everyone knows where to go to block that guy. And then guess what? It's like he's not there on Twitter. So it seems like your problems could be solved pretty easy. The problem is you were raised in a way that, like, you know, you're so used to the fucking sun revolving around you. You know, you need everything to bend to your exact bespoke will. It's maddening. Whoa, it's not exactly yet, but I just hit. It's like, which one is it? 100,000 followers. So that means users on his server. I don't really care about the numbers, even though, by the way, he doesn't care about the numbers. But here we are, 100,000, a lot of new people joining, 3 years, 24/7, 100,000 people, 80,000 people. It's like, you don't care about numbers, but it's all you post about. I don't really care about the numbers, but what amazes me is that the Mastodon software still runs so wonderfully smooth with such large numbers. Again, go read some of these articles. It doesn't. And it's not large. It's like Elon's having 100,000 people join an hour, you know. It's so, by the way, this is 100,000 total. It's so much traffic that flows, and all on free open source software. By the way, yeah, these server, you know, you got to rely on every one of these deadbeats to upgrade their software to maintain security. I've heard that all the scams that were going around Twitter 10 years ago, you know, click this link, your bank, all this, are getting everyone on Mastodon because it's like a whole new feeding frenzy of an unsecured platform. It's like everything that Twitter has worked so hard. You think there are no safeguards in place. No, they've got a lot of data to find a lot of bots and fish a lot of information and run it through algorithms to weed out a lot of this spam and bot shit. Imagine how much would be there if they were doing nothing. Like, seriously. So it's not running smoothly, man. Like, everyone's saying, like, you can't sign up for stuff. Everyone has a different infrastructure. You might be able to sign up on one server, but not another. I freaking love Mastodon and the Fediverse so much. Cat emoji, of course. And if you think I'm joking and that this guy doesn't love cats, I mean, he can't. It's every day something like this. Good meowing this Catterday. Have a most wonderful day. Kitty TV. Hashtag cats. He can't stop. He can't stop. And he wants you to know how different Mastodon is, at least his Mastodon, from Elon. He hates Elon. He lets you know. For the people who are wondering still, Mastodon is a free open source software and the Fediverse cannot be bought. It's like, again, it's 100% can. It 100%. Look, the Fediverse in and of itself as a definition, meaning everyone who wants to fucking spin up one of these servers cannot be bought. Yes. Yes. Mastodon's central root directory and the company behind it that does develop the software, open source as it may be, and you can change it back, could 100% be bought and like what? Yes, the Fediverse cannot be bought as long as you run one rogue server. You're a part of the Fediverse and you can't be bought. But they could put in the software that they'll ignore your server and it just cuts you off and you're out floating alone like Sandra Bullock's in Gravities. You know? Then what? Are you part of the Fediverse or are you a fucking asteroid that's been jettisoned out of the club? Because what is any of this? What if someone, say an impulsive billionaire, good burn, wanted to buy Mastodon or take control? The network is protected from something like that. The code is free open source software and nobody can change the license or take it back retroactively. And all of the different servers are owned by other people. It's like, okay. Okay. He's like, what does that mean? They go, oh, did you see that? The show's over. When that falls, the show's over. I'm glad I caught it. I do have to get a permanent solution for that. It's really embarrassing. And it's getting dented up every time it falls. Just listen to the language of this. The network's protected. The code is free. Nobody can change it or take it back. And all the servers are owned by different people. It's like they're owned by people. People can be bought. You know, it's like saying Bitcoin can never be taken over by a corporation. It's like it 100% can. And to be more accurate, it 51% can. You know, that's a joke for one person watching. So he loves roasting Elon on here. He can't stop. And he goes, so an apparent reason for disabling Twitter's employee badges is that Elon is afraid someone would sabotage the company after the non-human ultimatum. This guy is I don't trust a man with cats. I'm letting you know. Single men with cats are problems. They have toxoplasmosis. Look it up. And they're unstable. Anyone who calls humans or muggles, I'm out. The non-human ultimatum, by the way, was you're going to have to work hard if you want to stay working here. Let's not be coy about it. That was by the way, inhuman is the word we're looking for. The inhuman ultimatum was this company's hemorrhaging cash. If you want to stick around, you have to be worth it and work hard. And everybody went, how dare he? What about naps and lunches? If we just had acted with a little humanity in the first place, he wouldn't be in this mess. Remember the guy who had to turn off his server? I wonder what's next. He acts like a little kid who doesn't get what he wants. Baby billionaire Elon. Are you ready for the payoff? 2 days later. What is it with people reporting every single person they don't like? Please stop that. This is not Twitter. Please use features like mute or block if you don't like people. But stop reporting it. Otherwise, I'll start banning people who keep reporting for nothing. Cat emoji. I'm trying to keep things running. With so many new people, it's such a waste of time to hear what you don't like. Otherwise, go waste Elon's time. So couple this. Elon Musk is responding to people on Twitter. So many things have been created and rolled out. Ideas. People are excited working there. Go read some of the stuff from people who are working there and loving it. But none of that's in the news. Here this guy peeks out. It didn't take 2 days. It didn't take 50,000 new people for him to start losing his mind. What is it with people reporting stuff they don't like? It's like, are you new to the internet? This is not Twitter. Use features like block or mute. It's like, hold on. You could also do that on Twitter. They're like, I know on Twitter you don't block or mute people, but here, use block or mute, you know? Go waste Elon's time, not mine. I'm going to start banning people. It's like, God, we'd all hate to have a rogue. You all hate him because he's a billionaire. What if he's more fair? No, I'd rather have this guy STUX, who clearly masturbates to cats, in charge of my world online. He can delete your account, you're gone the next day. And then nobody can find you, you know. I mean, seriously, you have to go make up a whole new... Imagine if Gmail was just like, hey, we don't like what you're doing. Your Gmail address is gone. Well, you've used that for 10 years. Now what? That sucks. And it's not even like they'll forward it to your new address, you know? No, you're gone because STUX, the cat guy, didn't like the way you were hitting the button. So basically, you reported something you don't like, and he doesn't agree with you. He thinks that's stupid. He likes that. And if you keep annoying about what you don't like, if you keep annoying him about what you don't like, he'll ban you. It's like... That seems not good. And by the way, who's STUX? We don't know. We don't know. At least Elon's a little accountable. He has publicly traded companies. I don't think he's going to just lose his mind and go off the deep end, banning blacks, you know? There's nothing to stop this guy from doing that. Hey, everybody reporting stuff, stop it. Knock it off. Unless it's something really serious. It's like, what does that mean? What does that mean? Unless you're reporting something I think is bad, don't report it or I'll ban you. You're wasting my time. Get out of here. Go fuck with Elon. It's like, so now people are like, I love it. I love it. Mastodon is getting some of these users, and by a self-selecting survey, they are the most problematic motherfuckers, right? They have to be. They're miserable. They're unstable, virtue signaling dorks who are running to a new platform. They don't understand how it even works or that it doesn't work. And now they're going to muddy it up. They're going to California up the Texas. That's what this is, but online. And STUX doesn't like it. You're like, whoa, what is it with people reporting things they don't like? Whoa.